My name is Jerk, and I make genre-free creative music out of my bedroom studio in Brooklyn, New York. I first released music as Jerk in 2017. I made beats on a laptop, recruited my friends to fill in some of the parts, and myself played saxophone, flute, and clarinet. In 2019, I was picked up by an independent record label called Deep Matter, where I've since released 5 studio albums, a few extended plays, and a number of singles. I've also contributed to compilations, produced and played on records for other artists, played in a bunch of bands here around the city, and all the while I've continued teaching, practicing, and learning. Several years ago, I found myself feeling stagnant in my musical growth and unsure where to go to next. So I began a slow journey to unwind my anxious brain and uncover essential techniques for the everyday musician to improve. Jerk Talks Music consists of a decade of learned experience along with 20 to 30 hours for every piece you see published here. Each piece is focused on practical and grounded techniques for developing your musical skills. These are things that have worked for me and things that I've found work well with other people. In digital form, Jerk Talks Music will always be free to access. However, I could use a hand. I'm currently finishing up 2 big projects for 2026, my first vinyl release and my first book. I've been fortunate enough to actually make a bit of money from streaming and publishing that has gone on to fund other projects and even pay my bills when needed. I don't make enough money from streaming and publishing to adequately fund both my music and my writing work, but you can help. I now offer subscriptions on 2 platforms, Substack and YouTube. You can become a paid subscriber on my Substack for as little as $5 a month. And now you can become a subscriber right here on YouTube for either $3 or $5 a month. Tiers that I've dubbed hot coffee for $3 and iced coffee for $5. The perks for each platform are essentially the same, and I offer the options for folks that are not on Substack and not interested in the written work. They can just come here. And vice versa, folks that only want to see the written work can just go to Substack, and it kind of works out that way. I am also launching a merch store that was all designed by my partner E. It currently features a sticker sheet, a tote bag, a couple of t-shirts, and a bumper sticker that reads, "Keep honking, I'm practicing drone singing, and your contribution of sound is moving me closer to total sonic alignment with the universe." Now getting back to the subscription tiers, here are a couple of perks you can expect. First, subscribers will have access to an ad-free archive of Jerk Talks music. For any folks that have already subscribed or may choose to subscribe between now and the release date of my book that I mentioned earlier, I will be sending you a free paperback copy of it. It features topics I discussed pretty heavily here on Substack and YouTube, but it includes more exhaustive examples, it includes the full-length exercises, and it includes my thoughts on how to put it all together and really form your full musical self. Finally, you'll get a little discount code for Jerk merch, and I may even consider doing some subscriber-exclusive merch down the line, but we'll talk about that when that moment arises. To those that have subscribed in any fashion since the inception of Jerk Talks Music, I can't really thank you enough. You have built the foundation that has allowed me to continue, improve, and actually consider this as a legitimate form of work. Thank you for supporting Jerk Talks Music. We'll be back very soon with our regularly scheduled programming.